Can't we have a moment for Pierre Poilievre going on the Joe Rogan experience? Like, what the fuck? Here we go. Hello everyone, welcome to Can We Have a Moment? I am your host Adam Carroll, and today we're talking about Pierre Poilievre going on the Joe Rogan experience. This happened like a week or so ago. I didn't know that it happened, and then it was like, oh boom, it happened. And it did not disappoint, because Pierre Poilievre is an idiot, and Joe Rogan did what Joe Rogan does best. Little to no pushback, little to no questioning anything anyone says. What a shock. Okay. If you don't know who Pierre Poilievre is, he is the opposition leader in Canada for the Conservative Party. He's an idiot, is basically all you really need to know. He'll never be prime minister. That's all you really need to know. And he's a fucking liar. He lies every chance he gets. Anyways, if you don't know who Joe Rogan is, Joe Rogan, I know him best from the Fear Factor. He was big in the UFC world and blah, 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 bullshit. He's an idiot now. He helped get Trump elected, even though he likes to go around pretending like he's a victim and like he didn't know that any of this was going to happen and yada, 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 even though the whole fucking world knew that this was going to happen. Anyways, those who those two people are. We're going to start with this first clip of Joe Rogan asking about Canadian elections, I think, and here's Pierre Poilievre doing his best to explain it, because I don't think he even really knows how it works or where it came from. He had a little bit of heart. Anyways, just watch the clip.
Happen tomorrow.
It wouldn't necessarily be tomorrow, but in the next few weeks, if there were a non-confidence vote and the government lost it, then they go to an election. So it's kind of like the British system.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, it is the British system, really. We adopted the British system almost identically.
So when you're campaigning, you're essentially, this is like a long game.
Yeah.
You're just laying out your strategy, laying out what you would do to make Canada a better place.
Yeah, that's what a campaign is, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. That's what a campaign is. That hurt. How do you people watch this shit? So basically, you're just like playing the long game, and you're just like going around telling Canadians like what you would want to do and make their lives better. Yeah, it's called a campaign. It's literally called a campaign. I can't. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah. Well, we have two roles. So I said I'm the leader of the opposition, but I'm also prime minister in waiting. So the notion is that the Canadian people should not only have a government, but they should have an alternative. And that alternative has two functions. Official opposition. It's actually called that. I think it's a proper noun, a capital O, official, capital O, opposition, and also government in waiting. So you have to be prosecuting the government, but you have to present to yourself to people in a way where they say, yeah, that guy or that team could actually be the government. So those are the dual roles that I have to carry out.
And this idiot thinks that he's doing a great job at that. That him going on the Joe Rogan experience is really going to make him the next prime minister. Because he's the prime minister in waiting. Yeah, women are going to hate you even more for going on this misogynist pig's fucking podcast. You idiot. Like, your numbers are going to drop even more with women. Congratulations. Okay, this next clip I want to watch is fucking hilarious, and it proves my point about Joe Rogan every fucking time I talk about it. I'm also really excited to get all the negative messages that all you fucking Joe Rogan experience fucking jerking off people that you just fucking love to comment on my videos every time I'm critical of Joe Rogan. Also, I just want you to know, I don't give a fuck. Joe Rogan is an idiot. And if you're such an idiot, okay, just watch this next clip and you will understand how much of a fucking idiot Joe Rogan is.
Have you had conversations with Trump about this?
No, I believe in the rule of one prime minister at a time.
One prime minister at a time. Yeah! The rule. The rule of one prime minister at a time. Dude, shut the fuck up. Have you talked to Trump about this? Why would the opposition party leader talk to a fucking foreign... You're an idiot, bro. Oh... Joe Rogan's a moron. Joe Rogan is a fucking moron. Pierre, bring us home. I believe in one fucking prime minister at a time. It's not a rule. It's not. It's the fucking election, bro. It's the law. Like, fuck.
So I fought like hell to win. I didn't win. We came very close.
You didn't come very close, actually. You lost your own fucking seat. Is Joe Rogan gonna mention the fact that you lost your own seat and then had to go kick somebody else out of their seat so you could win an election in hillbilly fucking Alberta, where people are just inbred and they don't know how to critically fucking think for themselves? They want to fucking expel themselves from fucking Canada and become a part of the fucking America? Good fucking luck. But yeah, that's where he had to go to fucking win a seat. Let's see if Joe Rogan pushed back at all on that. I'm guessing no.
So I've said, listen, I'll leave it to the prime minister to do the negotiating. And I've said I'll support him any way I can. Even in my visit down here, I'm sending him text messages to tell him what's going on, to try and support his work, because what we both want what's best for Canada.
Where are your elections now? When do you have the next elections?
Yep, absolutely no pushback from Joe Rogan. What a fucking surprise. Moved on to his next fucking question. What a shock. And good for you, Pierre Poilievre. You're messaging the prime minister, I guess. Like, dude, he probably doesn't give a fuck what you have to say. You're an idiot. That's Canada for you. That's fucking Canada for you. This guy literally thought it would be a good idea to go down to the States, go on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, and talk for probably fucking 3 hours out his asshole, and Joe Rogan did absolutely no pushback. What a fucking surprise, because he doesn't fucking know how to do an actual interview. He couldn't do an interview if it saved his fucking soul. But here we are. So happy that Pierre Poilievre decided to go and look like a bigger fucking idiot and to cement the fact that he will never be fucking prime minister in Canada. And if he is prime minister in Canada, it's because people on the left fucking stayed the fuck home. That is the only way he's ever going to win and be the prime minister of Canada. He is a moron. He has followed the Donald Trump logic of moving so far to the right, you're a fucking fascist. And that is basically what Pierre Poilievre would be if he fucking became leader of fucking Canada. Like, if he was leader of Canada right now, we wouldn't have Canada. We would be the 51st state of the United States. That is just how it would be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Everyone knows that that's how it would go. He would have sold us out. Conservatives only care about one thing, and that is about making them and their friends money. It is no difference between the United States and Canada. That is what they care about. And since Donald Trump came into power, the Conservative Party in Canada has done nothing but move further to the right. Following in that Cheeto fucking head's footsteps. Probably easy to follow in his footsteps because he's got Cheeto dust everywhere. Just marking his place where he's walking. And that's just what the Canadian Conservatives have done. With Stephen Harper. Stephen Harper fucking sold us out to fucking like China left, right, and center. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Hello? Hello? But that's what the Conservatives are all about in Canada. They're inbred and they don't know how to critically think for them fucking selves. All right. I think that's pretty much my rant about Joe Rogan and fucking Pierre Poilievre, who looks like Mike Johnson, by the way. Like, I also would not be surprised if Pierre Poilievre had, like, I actually don't even know if Pierre Poilievre has kids, but he probably has. I would like to. I'm going to start that over. I was going to say he probably has like a porn sharing app like Mike Johnson does, but I want to see his Google search history. If that man wants to become Prime Minister of Canada, I want to see your search history first. I want to see it. Anyways, guys, that's all I have today. about my rant on Joe Rogan and Pierre Poilievre. Holy Lord. Great. So if you like this video, please thumbs it up. Make sure you're subscribing. Share this video with your friends. Pierre Poilievre's a moron. Joe Rogan's a moron. And if you're in my comments getting mad at me because I hate Joe Rogan, get the fuck over it. Do you hate Joe Rogan? You hate Joe Rogan too, don't you? Yeah. This family gets along. Because we both fucking hate Joe Rogan. And Pierre Poilievre. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. See you later.